Hello Gizmos and welcome back to another FIFA22 Portsmouth created career mode. First of all, just want to apologise for the delay in bringing this out. Last weekend I was very busy and I didn't have a chance to play any games, and then the remaining of this week or early this week I've been really ill, having a cold, headaches and just not able to focus on playing computer whatsoever, so I haven't been able to do it. So I finished off the games today, so hopefully going forward it wouldn't be that much of a delay, so I can only apologise. So it is the first game of the championship season. We have Barnsley away on a Wednesday. For some reason I don't know why it's on a Wednesday, but yeah, we have to play midweek, not on a Saturday. Everyone else has played on a Tuesday, we play on a Wednesday, and then the season then really gets going properly, I guess, from the weekend. But this is how we line up. Different formation from what we've been used to. 4-2-3-1. A couple of wide people, two central holding midfielders, one up top and one behind, and of course back four in defence. I'm hoping for a good season. It's going to be a tough season. There's so many good teams in the championship, but we will crack on. We got off to a really early start. Mikey forcing the keeper to have a save. It was a blocked. I thought it was saved by the keeper and put back in, but apparently it was blocked on the line by the defender's arm. So really, it should have been a red card. Joey did score from the header, but we had a chance to score anyway from the spot. Only just, it like literally p-rolled into the corner. Very poor penalty from my standards, but the keeper helping us and putting it in into the net, and we go 1-0 up really early on. And then here, really good counter-attack and play, really good football from us. Joey beats the winger for pace, absolutely runs past him, whips in a really good ball. It's a great touch from Mikey, and it's a fantastic finish as well. What a shot that is. It was all about a touch away from the defender, up and over the goalkeeper, and it is 2-0 in half an hour. Yeah, just a really good scoreline. And Barnsley did get one back right on the stroke of half time. We need to stop conceding goals on the stroke of half time. Ian should have done a little bit better with that, but nonetheless it is still 2-1 to us. And then we get a chance here. Joey wins the header, it drops to Tommy, hits it on the volley. What a shot that is. B touches it in. I thought it was offside, but the referee points for a goal, and B manages to stay onside and also scoring from that tight angle, and makes it 3-1 just after the break, no more than 4 minutes into the second half. We go 3-1 up, and then B again with the great ball. Defender just missed it, didn't have had enough pace or more power on it, but I thought the defender should have got that and cut that out. He didn't, and Joey was able to pick out Danny, who was on the centre, who came on for nil, and Danny is there to grab his first of the season and our fourth on the night, and straight from kickoff, no doubt about that. Barnsley gave it away. It ran through to be one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he slots it away into the far corner to make it 5-1 on the opening day of the season. If you're going to make a statement, you've got to do it on the opening day, and what a statement it is. I know Barnsley are not that good of a team, but even still, to come to Barnsley and win 5-1 away from home really sets the standards of where you're going to be in the season. Preston next at home in our first home game of the season. Preston are one of these teams that are either really good or really bad. They're really inconsistent. They're not up in the playoffs and they're never in the relegation. They're probably a mid-table team in the championship. But yeah, it's going to be hopefully an interesting game, and it depends what Preston team turns up today. 10 minutes on the ball. Mikey here. Great ball into Joe. What a touch that is, and what a finish that is into the top corner. Did not expect to score from there. I didn't even expect Mikey to lay the pass off. It should have been cut out from the defender, but I scored to give us a 1-0 lead. And then here, really well worked goal from Preston. He just plays it nice and patiently, risks back into Daniel Johnson, who scores, and some should have done better. Maybe the defence should have done better, but Daniel Johnson's a really good winger for Preston, and he scores to make it 1-1. And then literally into the second half, a minute into the second half, Neil plays a really good ball for the Mikey, takes a touch, thinks about it, and places it. And we all know what Mikey is capable of doing when he is one-on-one with any goalkeeper. Most likely the ball will be in the back of the net. But yeah, it was well worked from Tommy, actually, who won the ball back to feed that ball through. Here, Maguire's through, really good feet, really good touch, and it's a good shot, and it's a fantastic save from Soft to tip it over the bar. I was always worried about Sean Maguire. He's a very quick striker, and poses a lot of threats. And here he plays in Riz, and it's a really good shot, low hard drive into the bottom corner to make it 2-2. And Preston come away with a point, and that is how it finishes off. Cheltenham in the Carabao Cup round one. It was a really good effort from Cheltenham, hit the bar. I don't know if Alfie got a touch or not, but it was a really good chance for them. And then up the other end, Ocean played through. Danny could have played it back, could have pulled it, went close, and then Danny hits the bar. So both teams hit the bar within quick succession of each other. And then the game just got really more opened up. And then here, from a Cheltenham corner, it was one from Rob. Great header that was. Into Danny, who was just running. He could have been fouled. Played it into Ocean's path. Really good touch. I'm surprised Ocean got there because of the power of Ocean. And he lays it across to Joey because I just knew the goalkeeper was just going to save it, like as they do in situations like that. But Ocean really unselfish into Joey's path, and we lead 1-0. And when it is these type of games, you have to really take your chances because you can get punished in cup games. Alfie called into action to deny Alfie May, of course, is an absolutely fantastic striker, someone that I would love to sign in real life for Pompey. Ocean puts in a really good ball into Danny. Heads up, if Danny connects with that absolutely fantastically, it's keeper safe. But because it comes off his shoulder, it loops up and over the goalkeeper, and it is 2-0. And hopefully that would be game over. Despite Cheltenham have had a few chances and would be pressing for us. And then I really tried to kill the game off here. Brought on a couple of subs. Joe into Jax. What a ball. What a touch. And what a finish. And it's 3-0. And that should be game over. What an absolutely great pass that was from Joe. Really good touch from Jax as well to take it on the chest and score. As I said, Cheltenham would come through. Kean just lost a bit of pace, really. Ian comes across. Rob should have got across one more to deny the chance there. But Cheltenham pull one back with 13 minutes to go. The guy's celebrating like he won the league there for some reason. And then here, I don't know how, but he was on the floor and kicked it backwards whilst on the floor to make it 3-2. But that is how it ended. And we go through to the next round of the Carabao Cup into round 2. A little cutscene here. Joe scored 3 in 3, which is not a bad start for the season. Trying to get sort of the goals early on in games. I'm trying to think. Yeah, maybe one of the friendly that's adding into the friendly games, but regardless of that, it's 3 and 3. Cardiff next. Cardiff are a really good side, but we have a chance to go 1-0 up. Really, it's really good football work here. B into Paul, takes a touch from Tommy, just too much power. And yeah, the fans can't believe that Tommy missed that. But it was just one of them efforts that Tommy should have done better. From a Cardiff set piece, we win it back, and watch this for a ball from B. Great touch into Neil's feet. Gets it out of his feet, runs away from the defender who just gave up, and Neil calmly slots that away with all that experience and makes it 1-0 to us just after the hour mark as well. And we lead away again. But again, it's really good counter-attacking goal. We know how to counter-attack when we're away from home. We've done it so many times that we can just counter-attack up and down the field. But yeah, we come away with a 1-0 win and also a clean sheet. So Ian is the first clean sheet person to hold. And that's quite a good, actually, because that's even better for Ian. I think he's nearly on double figures in total from last season to this season. So hopefully he can get a couple more clean sheets. Sov yet to keep a clean sheet at home, but this is really good play from Bournemouth. Sov should have saved it, but it went in and off the post, and Bournemouth take an early 1-0 lead, which is going to be a really tough game because Bournemouth are obviously a very, very good side in terms of that. Here we get a penalty. I think it's Chris's shot was blocked from the defender's arm. Joe more comfortably puts it into the corner, and we are level after 40 minutes, I'd say, just before half time, and we go into the break 1-1. Into the second half, we play really good football here. Joey into Neil, it's really good football. Tommy was the option there, but I went for the shot with Neil instead, but the keeper makes a really good save as I make a couple of changes to try and get this winner. And then watch McLovin, I'm on him here, he's holding defender, holding the line, but for some reason he charges forward, which is Jamal Lowe, of course a former Pompey player, into Cook, who curls it into the far corner, and it's poor defensive error. And I would say it's from McLovin, who left his man to give that chance. We had a chance to equalise, but I don't understand why the referee is giving offside to me. I didn't understand that. I thought I was onside, but it was. And we couldn't get the ball back. And I just want to see if you guys think this is a red. It's me going in, sliding in from behind. The referee only gave me a yellow, and it was literally, that was the last kick of the game. As Bournemouth's free kick came to nothing, we lost. So we lost at home for the first time, but I want to let you know if you think that was a red card. Regardless if it was a red card, I started the next game and I give us a 1-0 lead after the half-hour mark away at Stoke. Can you do it in a wet, cold, windy night in Stoke? It was actually in the summer. It was actually on a Saturday, and I scored to give us a 1-0 lead. And really good ball. A lot of changes because obviously we played Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday again. So freshen up the team. A really good ball through here. And I was thinking, oh, we missed it. And then the ref pointed to a corner. But just when you watch a camera angle on here, what a save this is from Ian. Just tips it, big strong hands, and tips it wide. And it was on the stroke of half time, so I wouldn't have been surprised if we conceded. And then we looked like we were going for another shithousing 1-0 win. I thought he was offside. Apparently Campbell wasn't offside, but what a finish that is. Ian probably too far off his line, but he grabs an equaliser to make it 1-1. And we almost won it. Jax, who came on, lays off Paul, picked up a yellow in the game, but he hits the top of the bar and goes over in injury time. And frustration for us as we go down and draw 1-1, but it felt like a defeat after conceding so late. McLovin scores his first goal of the season, and first goal, I think, for Portsmouth here in the two seasons combined. Nothing actually really happened in the first half against Accrington in the Cup, but we score and make it 1-1, or they score and make it 1-1, but McLovin gives us a 1-0 lead. Really good finish, actually, it was from McLovin. Even better finish there from the Accrington midfielder, who slots it away to make it 1-1. And then a bit of controversy here. Ocean threw a goal. It's a really good shot. I don't know if it's a foul against Jax or it's handball, but it's either one or the other. But we get a penalty with 4 minutes to go. We have a chance to win it. And I wasn't going to take it because it was the Cup, so I gave it to Keane, who is yet to score for us, and he, I would say, comfortably slots away the penalty, but it looked very suspicious because he was going in that corner. But nonetheless, Keane scores his first goal for Portsmouth in this career save. He didn't obviously get one in the season before in League One, but he finally gets one now from the spot. Brentford next at home. Christian Eriksen still plays for Brentford here, and Brentford has still got a lot of Premier League players, so a lot of class oozing through their team. They hit the post, and then we hit the post as well, and you're thinking, how's it hit the post? The keeper saved it, but watch on the replay as I hit it. The technique is absolutely superb here, up and over. As you can see, it hits the post against the goalkeeper's leg and up and over, so really unlucky here. And then we get a chance to win it 0 into Mikey. Should have shot. It goes back to the goalkeeper. It was a foul on Mikey. I get a chance with 5 minutes to go, and I go right instead of going left, and I miss a penalty, and it's cost us 3 precious points. Instead, we pick up a point. We also get a clean sheet at home. It could have been so much more, but you've got to take the positives, even though I missed the penalty. But it's a clean sheet full stop at home as well. And it's a good way to bounce back because obviously we did lose the Bournemouth game at home. Sat in 8th. I take that early on in the season. It's only August, so it's not the end of the world. In terms of goals, I'm on 5. Danny 2, B 2, Mikey 2, Keane 1, Jax 1, McLovin 1, and Neil 1. So everyone's getting all the clean sheets. Only clean sheets are 1 each between Ian and Sov. So guys, that is it. Again, apologies for the delay in bringing this out, but I do hope you liked it. If you do like it, leave a like and also subscribe.